feet, 7 inches. Number 23, Tyler.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Wizards as they go up against the LA Clippers right here in Los Angeles. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got George. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, they've got DeAndre Hunter, Walker Kessler out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Hardy, and it's the Cobra in at the 2. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's... All it takes is swing the entire outcome of a game.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Outside Coulibaly. There's a screen. Pass to George. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Los Angeles with it. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's Carrington, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. George outside, jacks up a three. Kessler with a rebound. To the inside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The Cobra can't hit. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Here's Carrington. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Branham, all alone, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's the Cobra. And the layup is good off the glass. The Cobra's got 6. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Out to the wing. Here's Branham. Three-pointer, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to the Cobra. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the take. That one is off. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for the Wizards, Branham, shooting 1.
And so it's Washington with it. Outside Koulibaly. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Branham. 6 points for him.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Hardy. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Carrington. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The Cobra passes to Kessler. Here's the Cobra. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Hunter. Here's Hardy. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Carrington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From the wing, and the jumper falls for him. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. the Clippers. Murray's checked in for Washington. Stevenson comes in for Coulibaly. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Lakers was outstanding. He picked up 66 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Washington's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Branham. Great look there, but off target.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Carrington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
the previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure that
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Washington's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Branham. The Clippers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Keegan Murray is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Morgan in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And they take the lead. The Cobra's got 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Coulibaly. There's the... Oh, wow!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Washington shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Back to Washington. Outside Murray. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Morgan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. George, he's checked in for Morgan.
Number 18, Keyshawn George.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. 2 on the clock. And it's Coulibaly missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's the Cobra. Koulibaly defending. The Cobra can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Takes one from 10 feet, and the jumper is good. Koulibaly's got 6 here in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Murray. Kessler against George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from George.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
The Wizards making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Here's the Cobra. He's got 12. Pass to Hardy. Here's the Cobra. 3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Koulibaly with it. Working on Hachimura. And it's Koulibaly missing. Soft touch off the glass. The Cobra's got 14 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Branham. Connects from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 4.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Hunters checked in for Hart. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Stevenson, he's checked in for Koulibaly. The Cobra passes to Hunter. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. They grab their own miss. Pass to the Cobra. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. George outside. Here's Stevenson. No good on the triple. The Clippers trail. Here's the Cobra. 16 points for him. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Carrington. Pass to Branham. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And we show you the best defenses in the NBA since the break. The Clippers, number 1.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Sarge checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in for Stevenson. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Inside, it's stolen away. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Carrington. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Hachimura outside. The Cobra passes to Hunter. Pass to the Cobra. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardy. Down low. Here's the Cobra. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. The Cobra's got 12 points now in the quarter. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Now here's Coulibaly. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hunter passes to the Cobra. Softly drops in the floater. The Cobra's got 22.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Kessler.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's both from the stripe. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please draw your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul? And now as the regular season marches on. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. They've got Hardy. Rui Hachimura is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's the Cobra in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Hardy. Hachimura outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Carrington. George outside. Nails it from 3. George has got 7.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's the Cobra. 22 points for him. Hunter passes to the Cobra. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Cobra's got 25 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Hachimura. George with the block. Pass to Carrington. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snapped. Catches the shot out of midair. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's the Cobra. Rebound by the Wizards.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The shot won't fall.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Pass to George. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
First team foul.
Washington trailing. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Shot's good by Sarr. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 27. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hardy drops in the 3. Hardy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
George outside. Oh, there's the alley.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 29 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
George for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
George passes to Sarr. Over Kessler. Sarr misses. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Hachimura from long range. They get it again. And they recover it. Hunter finds Hachimura. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hachimura's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Carrington. There's a screen for 3. George. And another miss by Washington.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this.
Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. Wait, did he just do that? That's a dunk you usually only see in practice.
Hey, that's true. But your practice play. Plays typically don't make your highlight reel.
This is part of the reason we watch, for players and moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
To the paint. Here's Sarr. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. To the inside. Here's Kessler. Take it away. 3 on 3. And George with the jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's the Cobra. 33 points for him. Down low. Pass to Hardy. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hardy's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. And the basket by Branham.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's the Cobra. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Stevenson. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Washington, George out there with Keegan Murray, and it's Carrington in at the point. Here's Washington. Oh, Kessler with the block.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
George outside. Pass to Carrington for 3. Buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Clippers lead by 3. Here's the Cobra. Outside Hunter. The Cobra passes to Hardy. Here's the Cobra. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizards trail by 3. Here's Murray. The vertical of Murray on full display.
And he gets to the rim with ease. Murray makes those athletic plays look effortless.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Pass to George. Washington a screen. The 3 is up. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Sars checked in for Washington. Here's Stevenson. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Taking 3 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there. But
he got it again. Sensational.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What an incredible year.
Boy, he's brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. To take the lead. Washington again can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The Cobra can't hit. And it's Murray with the ball for the Wizards. 2-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Some solid defense from Stevenson. The Wizards have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Sarr. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The Cobra passes to Hardy. Here's the Cobra. Clock at 6. Pass to Hardy. Out to Hachimura. Here's the Cobra. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Stevenson. Murray from outside. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Keegan Murray.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
So for the Wizards, Koulibaly, he's checked in for Murray, and Branham subbed in for Stevenson.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Second team foul.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Branham. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Wizards lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Koulibaly. Sinks the tray.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's the Cobra. Chalk up 2 there. The Cobra's got 46.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Hunter in the post. Koulibaly defending. Hunter can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to George. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Kessler. Takes one from 10 feet, and that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And the Wizards call timeout. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Kessler. Carrington. Rebound by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3, Hardy. It's rebounded by George. And the Wizards call timeout. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Branham. Here's Sarr. Missed it!
Just showing some tremendous authority. Controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's the Cobra. Another one goes! Incredible!
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
This is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable year from him.
When you look back at Wilt's 1962 season and all the records it spawned, absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record matched.
So, game sees the Clippers taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.